Thomas got to go get the breakdown train. Apparently, Amy had a derailment with some trucks, but Thomas didn't mind any derailments. He always likes to help his friend indeed. But he had to be very careful on the slope because it's very dangerous to go down very fast. Even though Thomas didn't mind, but he always has to follow the safety laws or else he can get into an accident too. So Thomas had to be very, very, very careful not to fall down and make sure he doesn't get into an accident too. As soon as possible, he got to the very end of the slope. And then, well, you know what I mean. He found the breakdown train. As soon as he stopped, the points were switched and Thomas got connected to the breakdown train. He was coupled up and he was on his way to go help Amy. Even though it was a long trip, but Thomas and the breakdown train don't even mind. They always like to help a friend indeed. And just then, they found the wreckage where Amy crashed. The troublesome trucks had pushed her off the line, like James did. But Thomas and the breakdown train arrived. Amy was not happy about it. But Thomas and the breakdown train soon got to work with the wreckage. It took some time, but the breakdown train worked as hard, as fast as they can. Even though the breakdown train is very old, they don't mind about the extra work. They always like to make sure any engines or any vehicles or cars or any other type of rolling stock are put back on the track very safely. It took them a while, but Thomas decided to talk to Amy a while. As soon as the breakdown train stopped, Hank came and pulled the trucks away. He didn't mind. He coupled up to the cars and then he pulled them away back to Knapford Station. He told the trucks not to do those things again, even though the trucks are still laughing about it. But then Thomas decided to talk to Amy. He asked her if he could go to Timothy's Sheds with him. She said yes, and they were on their way. They liked the journey a lot. They were both cheeky, but sometimes very confident too. Then they saw Salty dancing, and Salty wondered what was that sound. But then they noticed that it was Amy and Thomas. They saw that they were heading to Timothy's Sheds, and they all lived happily ever after. The end.